Enslaved, the amazing story of the insect world. Have you ever heard of enslaved? Yes, in the world of these tiny creatures, there are colonies that transform into invading armies, raiding the nests of others and stealing their young to raise them as slaves. This scene may sound like a myth from ancient human stories, but surprisingly, this phenomenon is real and documented in nature. Today, we will delve together into one of the strangest and most dangerous secrets of the ant world, ant slavery. How does the story begin? Not all ants live in peace. Some, like the red Amazon ant or the thin ant, don't just search for food, they attack other colonies. Their goal isn't to kill, it's to steal. They steal the larvae and pupae of other ants. When these larvae hatch inside the invader's nest, they grow up believing this is their home and become slaves to the new colony. How does a raid take place? The operation usually begins with reconnaissance. A small group of invading ants sets out to search for a vulnerable nest. Once they find their target, they return to their colony and relay the information. Suddenly, an entire army of warrior ants with powerful fangs and hard bodies emerges. The battle can be fast and fierce. The invading ants attack the other nest, kill the guards, and open their way to the larvae and pupae. Minutes later, they begin collecting them and carrying them on their backs like war booty. The fate of the captives. When these cocoons arrive at the invading ant nest, they are carefully placed in special rooms. When they hatch, new ants emerge. But they know nothing about their true origins. They immediately begin working. Cleaning, caring, gathering food, and even building tunnels. What's even more surprising is that this captive ant may work more faithfully than the other members of the colony itself, as if it has become completely convinced that it belongs to this new family. Complex slavery systems. Scientists have discovered that some ant species have developed advanced slavery systems. Some species are completely dependent on slaves and have even lost the ability to care for their young. There are species that can't even gather food and wait for slaves to do everything. Imagine an entire colony living solely on the labor of stolen ants. Real-life examples. In Europe, there is a species called the red Amazon ant, known for being one of the most slave-dependent species. In North America, there is another species called the black slave ant, which is almost completely unable to survive without its slaves. What is amazing is that this phenomenon occurs in different parts of the world, as if it were a survival strategy devised by nature. What can we learn from this phenomenon? The story may seem harsh, but nature is full of amazing secrets. The ant slavery reminds us that the struggle for survival can drive organisms to strange and unexpected behaviors. Nevertheless, this story reveals an aspect of ants' social intelligence and how even small creatures have their own ways of controlling and dominating. The world of ants is not just a simple underground life. It is a stage for amazing stories, similar to those we read about in history books. The more we delve into its secrets, the more we believe in the greatness of the Almighty Creator, who has endowed these tiny creatures with incredible abilities. If the story of the ant slaves excites you, don't forget to support us by liking and subscribing. And stay tuned for a new journey with even more strange and amazing worlds.